you might not see all too often from the one that is heavily seen, especially in this area. We're getting the pseudo-robot versus full robot here as we get into this last set of winner's quarters.
Yeah, it's also kind of ironic because Rob-wise, I think I was the only Rob in bracket today because, our other Rob, aren't here. I think another Rob's really interesting. I think the playstyle that might come from Haze. But so far, Conda just eating it.
Yeah, I mean, when you pick Rob, you know that you're going to get hit quite often.
Yeah, it also may or may not help that I was playing with Whyachi earlier, and we may or may not have been playing my main versus his, which is Rob Samus. So he's already a little bit kind of warmed up for this, knowing what, Rob's game plan's going to be, and as you see, you just gotta see him shutting down what Haze wants.
Very, very apt description there. Shutting down the Rob for sure. And double charge shot shutting him down, obliterating him off of that left side. This is going to be a proverbial Mount Everest for the Rob to get back here.
Yeah, it honestly, I know we haven't been so far, but it doesn't seem like Haze feels the most comfortable in this. But Whyachi looks like he's having a field day. He kind of knows the options that Rob is genuinely going to pick, and it's already setting up his stuff before he gets to that point.
Yeah.
And Haze just isn't really getting much started.
Gyro landing there, fair. Most of that you're going to see. So, like you said, Whyachi is poised and ready. But here comes an opportunity for Haze. No, it gets stifled out, but gets a grab in. Charging Gyro at mid, but it's not going to hang out on ledge. Second one is in the hands of Whyachi. Can he get anything off this grab conversion? No! The beat boop not going to work out for him.
And now we're just seeing, just the struggle of getting it back. When I was seeing Rob, almost trying to ledge trap, and Rob ledge trapping is broken.
There you go.
Exhibit A. Gyro into the side B taking Whyachi stock, and you're at 0, but Rob combos can kind of just kill you now if you know them, but Whyachi also understanding, start those combos, you gotta jump, and, catching the jump already from Haze.
Yeah, that axe kick from Samus, very high range. And much like the first stocks, again, Whyachi just locking down the control of the set so far. But here comes a research from Haze, taking across left or right of the stage. Can they get the ledge trap? No, that was way too low of an option to choose.
Yeah, Whyachi just going so high because of, the percent. Good DI, bad DI, good DI.
Sniping out the laser too. Whyachi second guessing how he's going to come back. Side B. No, great options of the bomb to lag out the recovery. But again, same tail on the left side as it was on the right. Gyro pushing him out farther, but still taking the stock.
Whyachi having no jump and losing his stock for it, and, for as dominant as this started, it's honestly a lot closer now, and I feel like Haze is starting to get his footing a lot better, and Whyachi really needs to find a way to respond to what he's doing.
All right, now the response is trying to find them, but cannot find even a lick of safe haven on the ground as Whyachi is locking down the stage control, grabbing Gyro, but again on the receiving end, pinning Rob to that shield and ledge. Trying to find a way to land. Let's let's Haze land pretty much wholesale on the ledge there, or on the platform rather. And the platform is going to be now where Whyachi's pinned, but a very quick back air will seal that first round in his favor.
Yeah, that was getting really dangerous for Whyachi. He was kind of getting at the percent where Rob could just, one hit into kill. And I feel a lot of reasons kind of got to the point where I feel like Whyachi wasn't really respecting Gyro, both as an item for Rob to use and both as an item for him to use. He was getting hit by it a lot. He wasn't really using it to the best of his ability. He wasn't tossing it up.
Yeah.
Or really camping with it. I feel like that would have helped him a lot.
There were certain moments where Haze was clear to do it on the ledge, or free to do it rather on the ledge, and he was just having struggle finding the right distance where it was just at the ledge. So he might have just pulled back that aspect of his gameplay a little bit. So maybe he might be able to find it, or maybe he's just going to discard it altogether and we swap to Diddy Kong.
Go from one item character to another, going from Rob to Diddy, secondary to main, and I can kind of see why you maybe didn't want to start Diddy. I don't know if it's a good or a bad match for Diddy, but it looks annoying for Diddy because trying to set up Banana when there's a character that has charge shot, they're not great, especially because the character can hit low as well. But now with all that knowledge you got from Game 1, how are you going to use that with with this item play you have?
Yeah, with the option to just throw it out there and either just let it land or, you can do more proactive things with it. He doesn't have to worry about that aspect of the projectile game all too often, but we'll see again. Cutting through, side B actually cutting through the missile there. Very surprising.
Yeah, I didn't know that could even happen. Same stuff is kind of weird. Oh.
A flurry of attacks, yeah, just to stifle that side B potential that Diddy Kong has. So great for Whyachi to do that, but at the end of it all, they're pretty much even. But with no platform around, Diddy Kong is struggling to land right now. Finally gets a back air to get some ground of his own. And the finisher, yes!
Samus losing the stock pretty early, all things considered, and now Haze having the lead. And as Diddy, having the lead is super good, especially with what you can do with Banana, though they'll require you to have it. But at the same time,
yeah,
I don't know if he's needing Banana right now.
Nah, yeah, Diddy Kong absolutely a momentum carrier character. And right now, Haze just had it locked down, even though that axe kick, again, that sweeping range that it has above Samus's head. But even off that, right now we're seeing Whyachi a little trepidatious on how he's going to move in on Haze, because Haze is just locked down the stage control, and with the rapid attacks and movement of Diddy Kong, they're just free to showboat that they have the control for days.
Yeah, I know you talk about Diddy's a really momentum-based character, but Whyachi's kind of a momentum-based player we're seeing right now. He just took that second with an 80 for like about 70% deficit, and we're about even. And Whyachi's playing mad confident right now.
Yeah, is able to pinpoint a lot more of the Diddy Kong's movements here, and able to close that gap pretty quickly too. Recognizing when Haze is calling out for the banana option and just throwing out the charge shot to sort of contend with it or disrupt Haze in any way. But the trip gonna allow Haze to get a burst option and force Whyachi to ledge. Again, still can't go through with the parry on the banana to back air, but a little too cavalier trying to go out for the kill, and the swap of the stage control went to Whyachi. Again, another trip. He has to be so aware of that, and I mean, he's been pseudo-aware of it, but it's starting to ebb the opposite way.
Interesting way to get that kill. I definitely thought, like, for a second, like, he just threw that kill away, but still being able to get it in. Whyachi now, Whyachi now, having the stock lead that he didn't really have, and it was kind of rough at first. I feel like he kind of found his footing now, and I kind of see maybe why Haze didn't want to start. Well, I don't have one of that English card. I'm wondering why that tether just did not work.
Okay, side B with the latch on is going to take. And with no platform assistance, that's why we're seeing Haze approach a little bit. But he just got pummeled with 46 damage for being way too aggressive.
Yeah, and now Cut's starting to catch, the jumps that, Haze has been doing a lot. And once again, catching those jumps, I feel like I just had a good idea of, when does Haze like to jump, when does Diddy Kong like to be airborne, and punishing that accordingly.
And right now, yeah, after that 46 burst that Whyachi had, now again, Haze is locking down control, but a down air, back air from Whyachi. Can't close it out with the charge missile.
Yeah, I've been leaving banana there. Might actually sell his doom. I honestly feel like Whyachi probably should have grabbed the banana while it was there, just so, it's one less tool for Haze to have.
Wow, that double reverse, look at that! Oh my god!
Haze is moving, and now Samus has the banana, and ooh, almost catching it.
Banana's stifling the fair in the air, but he retreats the banana instead of forward smash. He still chose wisely, went for the banana, and we're forced to a game 3.
Yeah, Whyachi he got hit and immediately panicked, and Haze being patient, understanding that if he panics here, I win this game, and that's exactly what happened.
And I thought him going to the banana was the panic option. I thought he was relying too much on it, but he had that one written down. Foresight was locked in his favor. So, yeah, more power to him as we get into this round 3. Decisive, because the winner semis will be best of 5. So you have to have that longevity and that vitality to go through all those matches to charge through, and we're going to small battlefield.
What is the song name? What word is that?
What was it?
I don't even know. I don't think that's in the dictionary or the Quran.
The dictionary?
Oh my god.
Take your complaints with Bryce. We'll have to figure out what it is afterward. Even though he picks pretty good songs, I have to admit.
Oh my god, he definitely does. But speaking of picking good, we're seeing some pretty good options coming out from Haze. Once again, kind of, starting really strong this game like he did game 2.
Oh, yeah. Very, very in control this first time around. Just dominant showcase of what Diddy Kong can do. Scratching them all up as that side B latch sends out. Charge shot not doing. Popping away from the missile. And Clank here. Can he get anything? Conversion, back air. Great conversion from Haze.
Yeah, and only taking 21%. Looking a little bit rough for Whyachi, though. Whyachi has been in worse spots so far. so it definitely doesn't mean everything, but he just has to lock on, you know, how Haze is moving, because it just looks so hard to pinpoint where he is and where he's going to go.
I mean, when you have a squirrely monkey, that is a task in and of itself to lock down a character, or a character like that. So Whyachi, even though he has forced this game 3 here, it is definitely a hard task to come up with. Right now, 89-7. The reverse is happening for Whyachi, though. He's gone relatively untouched, but he needs to find this stock relatively soon. That's why he's hanging back the ledge, trying to get closer to that blast zone. But again, an ill-opportune throw out of an attack will put Haze right back in control. And with Banana in his corner, this could be very devastating for him.
Yeah, and I feel like, you know, the potential comeback Whyachi's leading now, he doesn't super have anymore. Especially with, you know, Haze using his banana just to corner Whyachi, and these monkey flips getting so much damage.
It's been nothing but banana and side B that has given Haze this ledge right now. Oh, what happened? Well, you're back. Okay, thank God. That would have been a very, very sad way to lose the stock, especially when you had control like 0.1 seconds before that. And now with Whyachi, maybe a new breath of life after that that interaction nearly being snuffed out, though. After that wacky situation, more of the same afterward. Haze still locking down stage control and game control here.
Ooh, actually beating up the monkey flip this time. Actually understanding, like, hey, you're going for this a lot. I'm going to at least start trying to contest this. And that's a very important app that you're going to need to make because of how much he's been using it. But I think that was bad behind the back. I feel like I shouldn't have killed, but I don't know. Maybe it just did kill.
I mean, yeah, at 157, writing's on the wall either way. It's a matter of time. But off the back of this 2-1 situation, we'll see how Whyachi can get around this flurry of attacks. Nair, double up air, back air coming in from Haze. Just a tyrant in the air. Whyachi has to find his way to snuff out the aerial prowess that is Diddy Kong in the hands of Haze, but he can't seem to find any way to do that right now, as Haze yet again locks Whyachi to that ledge. Whyachi wisely just hops away from the banana, but towards mid and now on left side, more of the same as Haze locks it down. The banana slammer coming in and sealing that round.
Yeah,
for Haze.
I feel like Haze just